Have you ever had a friend that tells you, hmm, I think I'm going to do this? And you're like, dude, I've been telling you to do this for months. Everybody's been telling you to do this. Oh no, you just got the brilliant idea to do this. Anybody has kids, right? So the problem is people need to generate the idea themselves. So notice people around you. If you tell them what to do, more likely they're not going to do it, even when they ask advice. Because my clients ask me for advice all the time and they say, Natalie, what should I do? Doesn't matter what I think, because even if I tell you what I would do, and if I was in your shoes, I am not in your shoes, and I wasn't there all your life. So my job is to generate the idea in your head. It's to generate that light bulb so that you come up with the idea yourself, right? So ask yourself all the time, what am I doing to generate my own ideas? So ask your unconscious mind, because we've seen in previous videos and how your personal assistant works, how the logical mind works versus the unconscious mind, who can handle 2.3 million pieces of information every second. So ask that personal assistant for advice. So whenever you're going through a challenge and whenever you're not sure what to do, ask your personal assistant to work for you in the background as you keep doing something else, because we're busy. Well, maybe not right now, because a lot of people are at home not working during the confinement. However, usually life is pretty busy. Or maybe you're busy with your kids at home, or you are still working and you're trying to manage doing everything at once. And challenges keep coming into your driveway, just like we've seen into our past video about the positive emotion, where like delivery trucks coming in into your driveway. So there's lots of experiences that come in, and we don't have time to face them, to think about a solution. So ask your unconscious mind, hey, I'm busy today. I have to finish this. And while I do this, why don't you go in the background, solve this for me? And then tomorrow when I'm ready, you'll tell me what you figured out. Because it doesn't matter what I say, what your friends say, what your parents say, what your kids say. Even if you ask for advice, at the end of the day, you need to generate the answer yourself. So you can ask people around and then make an idea of it yourself. And that's why I'm so successful at what I do, is because I ask the right questions so that my clients do generate the right answers from themselves. And that's why they act. And that's why there is transformation happening, because they are acting up on the questions that I ask for them to generate the light bulb. So start programming yourself to generate your own light bulbs. Start programming yourself to have these answers by asking your unconscious mind to work in the background. Remember, your unconscious mind can process 2.3 million pieces of information every second. So your unconscious mind is actually very bored because we're not using it at its full potential. So if you want to use your brain to its full potential, give them some tasks to do. Like, just even when I go on a trip, I ask my unconscious mind to pack the night before, because my unconscious mind knows every single piece of clothing that I own. And it knows what is my favorite to wear when I'm away. And it can handle so much more information than my little logical mind that I could use while packing. So the night before, I say, why don't you pack and decide everything that I'm going to bring, because it knows how it fits. It knows how I feel when I wear these pants. It remembers that this top is too big for me. It remembers everything. So the next morning, 15 minutes, and my suitcase is packed. Same thing when I need to write an article. So I write for different magazines, and I write my blogs, I write different things. And I always ask my unconscious mind before I go to bed, I said, while I sleep comfortably, because you wouldn't want your unconscious mind to keep you awake, right? So while I sleep comfortably, and while I'm resting and get up super refreshed and rejuvenated tomorrow morning, why don't you go and write this article for me? Because you know everything that I know. You remember a lot more stuff than I do. So why don't you go write this article? And tomorrow morning, when I sit at my desk, I'm planning to keep a half an hour to do that tomorrow morning from 8:30 to 9. So then you will whisper all the answers in my head, and it's going to go so well to write this article because it's going to be already pre-written by you, that you will have worked on it all night. So use the fact that you have a brain. Well, just checking. Do you have a brain? Like, I'm just double checking. You do? Great. So that means you qualify to use this tool. That means you can use that power that you have in order to do the full, to reach your full potential, and then to have access to everything that you're looking for, all the answers that you're looking for. They're right here, just waiting for you to ask. You are very resourceful. You are awesome. And you can figure out anything. Bye, guys.